Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. As we'll see Tom Brady and the Los Angeles Rams versus Kyler Murray and the Carolina Panthers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Rams. Hello, everyone, as the postseason continues here on EA Sports. Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. Here's Murray from midfield. And this is going to be incomplete. And now early on in this one, we get our first look at this offense. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Oh, he bowls over him. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Dog.
Shotgun now for Brady. Throw caught there by Osborne. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Now Brady. And it's caught. Touchdown. Deontay Johnson, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are on the board first here. In this Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. from the gun on third down. Murray. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the... Well, let's get back into the action. This defense up against a 1st and 10. The ball down at the 12-yard line. Murray now on first down. This is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Brandon Cooks. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Shotgun now from Murray. And that is incomplete. So late second quarter, this offense with the football trailing by 3. Can they get into range and tie it, or maybe get in the end zone and take the lead into intermission? Brady now on first down. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, second down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the draw, this is Barkley. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing is Brady on third down.
And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's fourth down.
Going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Here comes the Rams punter now. Desmond King back deep. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. No return. Keeping this offense out of the end zone has to be considered a must here, as this defense can ill afford to go 2 scores down here in the second half. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down.
So a potential big play by this defense wiped out by the face mask.
And disappointing because it was so unnecessary. They had the sack. But the officials are definitely keeping a close eye on the quarterback, especially the referee. They were able to spot that one immediately.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. From the gun, Murray.
And, oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Call it a loss of 8 there, and it's going to lead to a 4th down. 4th and goal. The kick by Carlson is good, and they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. This offense, they've got a really nice drive going, and now it's 1st and goal. Can they finish it off and punch it in the end zone? They'll try and run for it with Barkley, and that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great play there. A lead change may very well be forthcoming as this offense in field goal range already and looking for more here in the 4th quarter. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Murray to air it out again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Howard. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Carlson able to put this one through. And with that, they will move ahead by 2 here in the 4th. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley, and they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big play there on the catch and run.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we're watching them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. To throw is Brady.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Brady to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Deontay Johnson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are going to jump back in front.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part one is done, but now on the sideline, you heard it. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Murray to throw. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's complete to Mooney. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Throw right side caught by O.J. Howard. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now Murray. This is Montgomery with a grab over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. To throw is Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's Howard. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready, because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.
today.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was pretty nice to watch as he matched the route with the receiver and stayed right there, stuck to him like glue, almost hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder, helped force the incompletion.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A handoff to Barkley. Barkley a first down and more. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady, that's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
49 yards rushing now as he's looked good here in this opening quarter of the NFC Championship.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now on 1st and goal, a chance to get a leg up in this NFC title game. Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
2nd down and goal. Brady to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, if there is a certainty in this game, we know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Saquon Barkley. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
And this pass broken up. And 3rd down is...
They'll run with Barkley. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first. On the jet sweep, this is Johnson. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White. On 2nd and 9, Brady. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you stick...
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
That score was not a game clincher by any stretch of the imagination. But the other team now has to be careful.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Again, they'll throw with Brady.
A throw left side, caught by the tight end, Freiermuth.
The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Not quite a first and goal, but still a red zone alert nonetheless as we jump back into the action. First and 10, just outside of the 10-yard line. They'll run on first down. Barkley, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Rams continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
So this offense, they've made their way into the red zone now. They've got it a couple yards inside the 20 at the 18, first and 10. On first down, Barkley, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense is getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. Jacoby Myers from 13 yards out. And the Rams add on to their lead. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Brady going to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A field goal does him no good here as we drop you into this situation. Offense staying out there, and they are going on fourth down. They go for it on fourth and goal, but then winds up incomplete.
The Rams are Super Bowl bound as champions of the NFC. Time for us to sign off. Thanks for watching, and good night.
tonight.
Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. Now Brady. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Deontay Johnson with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that.
And the Rams are on the board first here in this Super Bowl.
And I'm sure for these guys, the break from the conference championship to the Super Bowl seems so long. To get out here and score that first touchdown has to take some tension out of the game.
Oh, I love the point you just made about the gap between. Think about the pressure that is built in the interim.
So here we go, back to the action. Football in the red zone. And a big third down play coming up for this defense. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Open man here is Conklin.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
They run the counter. It's Robinson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Prescott on 3rd and 2. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to convert by plenty there. This offense has been sustaining a nice, long, successful drive here. Now they're looking to finish it off. 1st and goal in the red zone. Barkley. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Saquon.
Good job, fellas. Good job.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. This offense knocking on the door now. They are set up in great position. 1st and goal, the ball at the 2. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. To throw is Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Brady. Open man is Myers. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, he can't hold him.
And some room to roam now. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Into the red zone, it's Brady. He's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jacoby Myers as the first half is winding down.
And the Rams continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan.
Options here on 4th and a yard. It would be a long field goal try. Would they consider going for it? Let's jump in and find out. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39. Let's see if the defense is up to a tough task. Ball inside the red zone. 3rd down and 1. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
130 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And this one incomplete. Oh, a dangerous throw. Nearly picked off in the end zone, but instead 2nd down.
On 2nd and goal, Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. He's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover. So this is already a red zone situation following a great kick return. It's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking. That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Forced out to his left. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
So a pressure spot here for Evan McPherson.
From the left hash, a chip shot here.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up. A touchdown is what this offense needs, so no decision here. They're going on 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And some space here.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Nicole Hardman,
his 2nd. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go. From the gun, it's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. On 1st down, Barkley. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no touchdown, Rams! From 6 yards away.
And the Rams have regained the lead in the 2nd half of this Super Bowl. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown on the other end, so they knew they would
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And the tension ratcheting up all around. A 1-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
Well, Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Brady. He gets this one to Johnson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On play action, now Brady. Looking for the end zone. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick.
Here's Dak. This is Robinson, but the defense on him quickly at the 6-yard line.
The Raiders try to move quickly, trying to get everybody back to the line. Dancing to his left. Room past the... And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And his guys are going to get the football. They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Brady.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Brady going to look to throw. And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Les. The Rams have won the Super Bowl. And they will get the Lombardi Trophy. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.
Now the Broncos are on the clock. Who do they have their eye on?
today. From MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's second down, and the defense needing to step up. Now Dobbins again on second down. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. On 4th down, Joe Judge makes the decision. They're going for it. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Touchdown, Broncos! Marvin Jones, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the second quarter. On 3rd down, Lawrence steps away, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Christian Wilkins. So late second quarter, this offense with the football trailing by 3. Can they get into range and tie it, or maybe get in the end zone and take the lead into intermission? On 1st down, Akers. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Now it's Jackson. Looking for Shepard deep. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there just before halftime. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Jackson. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They'll look to run with Akers. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. Now Lawrence. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty. Time to get back into the action. We've got a red zone alert. 1st and 10 at the 14. They'll run this with Akers. And he's brought down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Now it's Jackson. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Mark it. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? From the gun on third down, Jackson caught on the right side by Jones. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by... They'll run for it with Akers. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the third. Time to get back into the action. A red zone alert here. 1st and goal at around the 8-yard line. They'll run here with Akers. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Cam Akers. Already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Broncos are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. 4th down. Here's Lawrence. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Broncos are going to take possession as they've got it at... It's a third down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. On 3rd down, Jackson. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he will have a Broncos first down as their conversion. All right, this offense has made its way into the red zone as they're set up with a 1st and 10 just inside the 20. They'll run on 1st down. Akers. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Sterling Shepard there to make the grab. And the Broncos are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. What a difference a year makes so far, at least. These guys last place in their division a year ago. Looking like they're going to move to 1-0 right. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 4th quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back. Play action. It's Jackson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there.
down.
A field goal try forthcoming now for the Broncos. From the right hash, this from 48. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead now up to 22. Nothing to lose now. This offense here in the fourth quarter.
They're going on fourth down. Lawrence. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco deep. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the...
Today, from
on first down, they'll start out with Akers. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
On the give, this is Akers.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw here into the hands of Jones.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you wanted to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1. Akers will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation? Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew. Well, the turnover forces this defensive unit to scramble to get back out there, as now they get the unenviable task of defending a 1st and goal situation.
And they'll run with Etienne.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. One more time with Etienne.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Travis Etienne.
So this offense now on the edge of the red zone at the 20. 1st and 10. On first down, Akers. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Sterling Shepard. Let's see what this defense can do here. Ball at the 18-yard line in the red zone. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Allen to throw once more. They'll drop that underneath to Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars! Travis Etienne in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the... We drop you into the action here, neck and neck. Tie game, third quarter, third down. Can this defense get the stop? He'll get that underneath Etienne. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. Allen going to go on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. All right, this offense has made its way into the red zone as they're set up with a 1st and 10 just inside the 20. They'll run on first down. Akers. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. But now it'll be 3rd down.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football.
Touchdown! Mark Andrews, his 2nd touchdown. A touchdown and an extra point would tie this game late. What can this defense do now that their opponents are in the red zone? They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Well, I have to think that the wheels are really spinning in their play caller's mind now. That little setback there on 1st down. They'll have 3 more shots if that's what it takes, because they've got to take field goals out of their thought process. They need a touchdown. And
touchdown, Jaguars! Elijah Moore, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up. All right, time winding down. This is going to be a huge drive. Let's see what the offense can do back out onto the field. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Man open, here is Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. 80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal.
Jackson.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has...
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll start on the ground, ETN. But that won't do much good as he is tackled at his own 7.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Throwing is Allen.
Oh, and you can forget overtime. This is going to be a safety in the final minute of the game. Oh, my. Gosh, this game's felt a bit weird all along the whole way through, and no better play maybe exemplifies that weirdness than that safety right there.
Partner, you've got a tie game and time running out. You've got to be ultra careful down on that end of the field, and this could very well be the play that decides this football game.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Just 1 timeout remaining for the defense. The 2-minute warning is already past us. So this offense just looking for a final 1st down to end it. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Denver, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will head home next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
today. From Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Lamar Jackson and the Denver Broncos taking on Baker Mayfield and the New York Jets.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown. Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. Third down, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Good work by that Bronco defense at lead. Opening drive of the game, and the Denver Broncos with the football, and they are ready to rock. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 20 carries, 86 yards, and a touchdown.
He's having a nice season, and he knows where he ranks in the league. Don't ever let a running back tell you that they don't know that. They do. So what he's doing now is lobbying the offensive coordinator all week long. Hey, how about a few more touches? He's one big game away from maybe leading.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A huge play there for Denver.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. Looking downfield for Jones. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. On 2nd down now. Akers. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. This defense for the Jets, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to the...
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they are going to... Still 0-0 here in quarter 1, but an early test to check in on as we've got a 3rd down situation looming. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be in. Still scoreless here in the first, but a 3rd down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he will have a Broncos 1st down. We're scoreless after 1. On 1st down, Akers. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It was Jadeveon Clowney who got upfield for the stop. Now on 2nd and 13, Jackson. And oh, what a catch!
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way. And able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done, and for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Mark Andrews. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. To throw, Mayfield. That's caught over the middle, Hooper. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Throwing, Mayfield. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 3rd down. Mayfield now. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Boyd. So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Here's Jackson to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Shepard. A red zone alert as we get you back into the action. This offense coming up on a 2nd down and 3 to go. From the 16, Jackson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. His 4th rush. Ball in the red zone here. Defense in a pretty tough situation. 2nd and 2. On 2nd and 2, Jackson. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Marvin Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that... And now this offense is going for it on 4th down. Is the defense up to the challenge? Time to find out. 4th down, Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he's going to get the 1st down as they... This defense is going to have to be stout here. 4th down, but the offense only needs 1 yard to pick up the 1st. They'll run with Mixon. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. Now Jackson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And the Jets. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go. Mayfield looks to throw. And that will be incomplete.
This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. Caught by Jones. Touchdown, Broncos. Marvin Jones. His second touchdown of the game, his third up. So the task for this offense is preserving this lead. It's a tight game late, and the defense also, keep in mind, they do have 3 timeouts. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
75 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Jackson.
And a catch made by his tight end, Luke Farrell.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Here's Jackson. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
They'll run on first down. Akers. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime is really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Broncos, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Baltimore Ravens next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.